name's Stephanie Standifer. I am a vice president here at Webb Associates, and I'm also the director of our environmental services department.
My name is Autumn DeWoody, and I am senior environmental analyst, water resources planning in the environmental services department.
My name is Nicholas Lowe. I'm the deputy director of the traffic and transportation department here at Webb Associates.
This is the City of Banning's Sun Lakes Boulevard Extension Project. This is what's called a general plan circulation element roadway that the city has planned for the future connection as they build out their city pursuant to their general plan. The construction of this segment of road is actually connecting two roadways that don't have a connection. So we are literally just building out a road to connect these 2 points.
The Sun Lakes Boulevard project was a project to realign the general plan alignment of the roadway from a curvy roadway to a more straightforward road. This is to open up room for development on both sides of the roadway, along with fixing some drainage issues that were a large concern in the area.
Because these drainages that we had to cross are jurisdictional and they have species, listed species that live within the drainages and then in the areas outside the drainages, our environmental team had to work really closely with the engineering team to design the culverts, meaning the way the road crosses and to allow the water in those drainages to pass through.
The other big hurdle was no less than 3 different people did jurisdictional delineations to try to delineate the regulatory limits of these 3 drainages that the road crosses. And they are so complex and so massive that each delineator came up with a different area of jurisdiction. So that was a challenge to decide what is the best approach.
Currently, Sun Lakes Boulevard is not existing in this stretch, and the building of this roadway will link up residential neighborhoods with the future commercial and retail developments that are coming in on the east side of the city. So this will allow plenty of connectivity between them, along with addition of bike lanes and pedestrian facilities.
We had to be very particular with the design of those culverts, and we had to do extra studies, extra sediment transport studies, to prove to the regulatory agencies that we were not impeding the habitat.
One of the major goals of the project is to realign the roadway of Sun Lakes Boulevard to get the intersection with the Sunset Boulevard terminus further away from the freeway to allow for larger queuing for to make way for the massive development projects that are coming in the area.
What I'm most proud about the Sun Lakes Boulevard Extension project and how it fits into our future project planning here at Webb is this was a really good example of how the environmental and the engineering teams had to work together dynamically and in an iterative way. We ultimately still met the city's scheduled timeframes. It was a grant-funded project, so we so far have achieved all of our scheduling, and we were able to obtain clearance of our one of our environmental regulatory documents that is usually hard to get so quickly. So it was a really successful project in that sense.